Bill O'Reilly here, Monday, December 14th, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. Donald Trump says his election fight is far from over. However, today, the electors certify, so Joe Biden will be president-elect. The first shipments of Pfizer's vaccine leave the factory. Governors decide who gets the shot before Christmas. The country may return to normal by summer. Let's hope so. Californians, at least some of them, reject Gavin Newsom's COVID curfew. Also ahead, bitterness lingering over the election. But first, President Trump promising supporters to plow ahead with a handful of election lawsuits. Supreme Court rejected the Texas case on Friday against 4 battleground states without hearing any arguments. President Trump's campaign still has legal fights pending in Michigan, Wisconsin, Nevada, and Georgia, but they will not stop the Biden administration. Trucks carrying early doses of the COVID vaccine leaving Michigan this weekend, traveling to more than 450 locations across the USA. Shipments of the Pfizer medication will set in motion the biggest vaccination effort in American history. So, who gets the vaccine first? Well, governors will decide which Americans will be involved in the early rounds of the vaccine. Nursing home residents, of course, those working at hospitals, they will be first in line. States like Florida and New York plan to rank citizens based on medical priority. Doctors and hospitals will inform patients when they can receive the treatment and send them to undisclosed locations. Wow. And that's to avoid long lines and any kind of disenchantment. The Trump administration projecting 70% of the country will obtain herd immunity from COVID vaccine by May. Experts say the new vaccine could be administered to 30 million Americans in the next 5 months. The contagion has killed roughly 300,000 people since March, now averaging about 3 fatalities per day. But some folks in California are fed up with Governor Newsom's restrictions. Sheriffs in Ventura County refusing to enforce the stay-at-home order during the Christmas holiday season as anarchy on the West Coast grows. In a moment, a bit of anarchy in the election. Millions of Americans refuse to accept the results. Right back with that. Investors, are you seeking steady cash flow, ready to diversify? Have you considered a proven real estate investment fund? NRIA is one of the nation's leading realty specialists and offers 10% annualized monthly payouts, with bonuses targeted to 21%. That's right, you could receive steady 10% return monthly payments with bonuses. You know, they specialize in realty investing done right. Even use your 401k or IRA to invest. NRIA's 15-year track record and $1.2 billion in new construction development backs you. So learn how you can invest in this hard asset real estate cash flow fund today and receive 10% annualized monthly payouts with bonuses. This is something savvy investors should research and consider. Please call now, 201-210-2727, 201-210-2727, or visit nria.net.
An offer to buy or sell any security is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. National is a real estate development firm. See us at nria.net.
Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Not a good time in America. There is a dark anger spreading across the land. President Trump and a majority of people who voted for him believe the election was marred by significant fraud, and the system is allowing a dishonest vote to stand. Many Americans are furious and are questioning the nobility of America. On the other side, many committed leftists never thought the country was noble in the first place. They have cleverly set up a philosophy that tells people of color and the poor that they are victims of white oppression and that President Trump is the racist in chief. That grievance play, fronted by the Marxist Black Lives Matter Global Foundation, peddles hatred, aided and abetted by the corporate media. So now traditional-minded Americans face 2 dilemmas. There is little doubt some cheating did take place during the election. Yet the Supreme Court doesn't want to hear the allegations because not enough hard evidence has been put forth. In order to overturn a vote, the nation's highest court would have to see massive evidence of fraud, and there is not enough time to assemble that, especially because some states and almost all the national media oppose investigating the election at all. Therefore, a good portion of the 74 million people who voted for President Trump are fighting mad. Some are even considering walking away from their country. Then there is this question. If you stay, how do you deal with those who want to destroy the fabric of America and support using nefarious means to do so? In radical left precincts, there is utter hatred for conservative and traditional folks. There's a loathing for many constitutional rights, also for religion, a disrespect for private property and self-reliance. The radicals want to diminish personal rights and empower a woke central government to impose so-called social justice, which includes financially punishing the affluent and profitable corporations. In short, a socialist government in Washington would make almost all the calls about what we can have and what we can do. That scenario is already on display in California and New York State, where fanatical leftists are in control. The result is disaster. Violent crime rising quickly, quality of life drastically declining, and punitive taxation to fend off bankruptcy is harming workers and the affluent alike. The result? Millions are leaving those places. Since 2010, close to 2 million residents have departed New York State, with many others packing up. Millions more would leave if they could. In California, citizens in Los Angeles face this reality. Officials will no longer enforce the law. For example, if a drunk driver hits you in LA, police will not arrive to document the crime. In addition, if you steal less than $900 of merchandise from a store, you will not be prosecuted. I could cite many more examples. The radicals in New York and California would like to impose their anarchistic system on the rest of the country. And so, conflict is coming. Will America be saved? Only if good, loyal Americans fight the madness. Giving up is not a solution. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by writing it. Disagree? I want to hear from you. Bill@BillO'Reilly.com. And please consider my new book, Killing Crazy Horse, makes a great Christmas gift. In a moment, something you might not know. As you know, Joe Biden has won the election, and with economic uncertainty looming, I am now more than ever recommending you diversify with gold and silver. The only company I recommend is American Hartford Gold. I trust them. I personally have done business with them. They sell physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA, and they make it easy. Please call them now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. Since I've been recommending American Hartford Gold, gold itself up over 40%, silver up 60%. So don't wait. Call them now, 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Christmas celebrated by 2.2 billion people on all 7 continents, including Antarctica. The annual celebration boasts some pretty iconic characters: Santa, elves, Rudolph. But citizens are actually banned from publicly celebrating Christmas in more than a dozen countries. Afghanistan, where honoring the birth of Christ could actually get you killed. Members of the Taliban and other terrorist groups plan to attack Western targets on December 25th of this year. Somalia, where the government there issues a declaration each year labeling Christmas a, quote, public threat to the Muslim faith. Any religious practice not affiliated with Islam is banned throughout Somalia. Christmas in Cuba, a bit complicated. Fidel Castro abolished the holiday back in 1969, but citizens celebrated anyway. In 1998, the Marxist government in Cuba declared December 25th a day of leisure, allowing workers to take a 24-hour break, but without pay. In North Korea, any religious holiday will get you thrown into a prison camp. The situation is so volatile, citizens in South Korea that live near the border are banned from displaying any Christmas decorations on their homes or businesses for fear of reprisal from the North. In China, home to 54 million Christians, following a communist crackdown on any public display of spirituality, the Chinese use secular ways to celebrate the birth of Jesus. Some hang decorative lanterns on windowsills. Some even exchange covert Christian messages using cards designed to mark the Chinese New Year. And here's something else you might not know. For a quick period, Christmas was almost banned in England. Between 1653 and 1658, the dastardly Oliver Cromwell served as Lord Protector of the British Isles. The Puritan believed anyone who honored Christmas was a Catholic spy. Under Cromwell's rule, folks caught celebrating could spend the next few years in places like the Tower of London. Way to go, Ollie. Back after this. As you know, the holidays are here, so give yourself the gift of extra money. Pay off your credit card balances and save with a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream. Roll your high-interest credit card payments into one payment at a lower fixed rate. Lightstream's credit card consolidation loans have rates as low as 5.95% APR with auto pay and excellent credit. So get a loan tailored to your needs with absolutely no fees. The application is 100% online. You can even get your money the day you apply. Lightstream believes that people with good credit deserve a better loan experience, and that's what they deliver. My listeners can save even more with an additional interest rate discount. The only way to get that discount is to go to lightstream.com/bill. lightstream.com/bill.
Subject to credit approval. Rates range from 5.95% APR to 19.99% APR and include a 0.5% auto pay discount. Lowest rate requires excellent credit. Terms and conditions apply, and offers are subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com/bill for more information.
Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.